Oh boy, hello everyone, welcome back to the Let's Play. I'm Mossy. In the last episode, we finished up the Forest Naval, and I had a bunch of yellows needlessly burned to death because of my own sick fascination, rather, of watching them do something stupid. Um, in this episode, we're going to return to where it all began. Because now that we have blue Pikmin and yellow Pikmin, we can do stuff. So we're gonna start this day off by getting, I'd say, 40 blues. Um, maybe, I don't think we'll actually need many reds, so we're gonna hold off on the reds for now. And we're gonna get, like, 5 yellows. I'm already not starting to... Oh! New enemy, I think. An iridescent flint beetle. We may have actually seen one before that I couldn't do anything about because I just didn't have Pikmin with me when it came, but I don't remember, so... Oh! Oh, well, actually, this changes everything. Okay, well, my plans are... my plans have definitely changed. Can you go away? As you see, Flint Beetles drop some pretty good stuff. Nectar, pellets. This actually just threw a major wrench in my plan. I didn't realize it was going to be here today. Alright, so we're actually going to take out 50 reds. I know, it's pretty extreme. But trust me on this. It's not necessary, but it's gonna be a little bit helpful. Because there is actually an enemy here today that I didn't realize was going to spawn, but it did. And for that, we're gonna go take it out. Okay, come on, you two. Come on. Alright, so that is a new enemy. That is a Mamuta. Big scary looking rock thing, yeah? Well, he's gonna show you how scary he truly is. By the power of planting our Pikmin and turning them into flowers! This monster. And he's dead. But yes, the Mamuta is a new enemy that only thing it can do is smash Pikmin into the ground and turn them back into flower Pikmin. Really easy to take out. And if you really are so inclined, you could sit around and let it just flower your Pikmin back. What? We already read this! Okay, so now we're going to go back to what we were doing initially. Get our yellows over here to get these bomb rocks. Because there's some stuff we need to bomb rock. Specifically right here. It takes out this wall. As you can see, we have another new enemy in the distance. We will get into what those are in just a second. But first, we're gonna get this yellow over here. We'll throw a bomb rock at this wall. To show that it does do damage to these walls. That's not important right now. So what is important is we need our blue Pikmin. So come here, you. Now let us go over back to where we came. And we have to go fight these new enemies. So these are Pearly Clams. Fun name, I know. They might have a fun name, but you gotta be very careful with them. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna wind back and then snap down. When they wind back fully, you want to call your Pikmin back quick, because if they are underneath it when it fully slaps back, that happens. But for some reason they're making this much more painful than it needs to be, and they're just not attacking it. Come on, guys. You saw the whistle called for them. Oh my god. What the hell? I found the positron generator. By combining batteries with solar cells, the machine can generate incredible amounts of electricity. What a timely find. Those instant space noodles will taste better and heat it up. Alright, now get... No, shit! So, despite being dead... despite technically being dead, those Pearly Clams are still able to kill your Pikmin. However, we're going to have them fight this one. And I'm going silent here to focus on it, I apologize for that. But given that how I needlessly lost multiple Pikmin to this enemy I don't even consider to be difficult, I want to go full focus mode. Because they have pearls, as you can see, in their mouths, like clams tend to have, I think. I don't know about pearls. I know that oysters, like, shoot out millions of babies at once. Oh my god, why aren't they attacking it? Come on, guys. A lot of the time, they just seem to be sitting there. Okay, come on, boys. Out. Out. Yeah, today's not gonna be much of an eventful day. And we lost another one. Alright, come on, out. So despite being dead, the Pearly Clam can and will still kill your Pikmin. They're just like wogs. Wollywogs, shit! They're just like wollywogs. I can't say wogs anymore. Found out that's apparently a pretty mean term. But just like wollywogs, they can still kill your Pikmin even after dying. So, be careful. However, we got our last part we needed here. And that is good. So now we're done the impact site. But actually we're not. And I'll get into that. In just a bit. That's our 16th part. Let's pluck these reds. Now, the reason I wanted to get this pearl is to show off. Pay attention to the 360 at the bottom corner. Yeah. The pearl in a Pearly Clam gives about 50 Pikmin. Which is crazy. So Pearly Clam is pretty good way to farm Pikmin. In fact, the Forest Navel as a whole is actually a really good area to farm your Pikmin numbers if need be. I don't really see it that way for us, but if you ever think you're low on Pikmin, and you have a spare day, the the impact site, quite a good area to go to. However, I don't want to fight the rest of those Pearly Clams because I really don't need the numbers right now, and I really don't want to risk losing any more Pikmin foolishly to an enemy that isn't that hard. Like, I will not admit shame in my multiple deaths to Wollywogs, because those things are nightmares. But Pearly Clams, that was just bad timing on my part, and I should have been able to do better. I never see a Bulborb for some reason, despite the fact that Bulborbs can never be found at the impact site. 8 days since impact. The Pikmin always carry their prey back to the onions. Those observations indicates that taking food pellets to onions of the same color results in the release of large numbers of Pikmin seed. They also found ways to group Pikmin by color. I can hold A to grab one for a moment, or I can press X to dismiss them all. And now, normally, I would be saying that's it for today's episode. However, there is one more thing I want to do. So today's episode will actually be a two-part, 2 days in one. And as mentioned before, we found an enemy called a Mamuta in the last episode. And in this episode, we're actually going to be taking our blues. I'm going to take about 50 with me. So, as we saw there, we found a Mamuta in the area where a bunch of pellets were to help us raise the first original 25 red Pikmin we had. Now, there's going to be something else there. We got some flood beetles. So, on odd number days, you'll find this guy. This is the Gulix. He's a pretty simple enemy. However, you just want to throw your Pikmin at its... I'm pretty sure that's a brain. To do damage to it. However, you want to absolutely make sure that you only bring blue Pikmin into this, because the Gulix's body is made of water. And because of that... you seem to be able to latch onto that, but it doesn't do much. I don't actually remember how you fight this guy, it seems, because I thought it was just you had to hit him in the brain, but it seems you have to get Pikmin to bounce, get Pikmin onto that ball thing, and then have it, then hit the brain so they bounce together. That was an awful explanation, but there you have it. Anyway, that's the Gulix, so we're going to just finish the day off simply by letting the blue Pikmin carry the stuff back. Even if it's not the same color. And we're also going to have them come back. Also, as you can see, the Pearl Clams, you don't actually need to go to a different area and come back. Each day they'll have a pearl. Where they go? Are there some down here messing with the flint, you know? Yep, they're stuck in the corner. And then there's one right there. Alright. Well, the reason I'm still here is because I just, wanted to grab the 20 pellet, because, as mentioned before, we're gonna need a lot of blues. that's pretty much going to do what I wanted to show off today, so I'm actually going to pause here, finish up just grinding some numbers, and then I'll meet you back on the end of the day screen. So, see you soon. And we have a lift off. Goodbye, impact site. Goodbye, billboard that can never actually be found at the impact site. 9 days since impact. Iridescent flint beetle of his creature's hypnotic reflective body is quite hard, giving it a good defense against Pikmin attacks. Why then did the Pikmin chase him in such a frenzy? I wonder if it will undergo any change by hitting directly with the Pikmin. Which we did. Alright. That is going to wrap up this episode. 2 days in one for the impact site. I forgot that the Mamuda and Gulix start spawning, I think, after day 5. The Mamuda will spawn on days, even number days, while the Gulix will spawn on odd number days. And with that, we have now completed everything we can do in the impact site. So in the next episode, we are going to, hopefully, finish the Forest of Hope. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.